there they are. Konig Hypergram wheels. These are 15 by 7.5. The fitment is like perfect. I mean, my car is set up for track, so hopefully they won't rub right here because my suspension is pretty stiff, but there's still a possibility. We'll see. Obviously, these tires are not as good as my RE71R tires. These are like a all-season kind of, or a sport all-season. I don't know, they classified it something weird there. Kumho tires. But these are just temporary because I'm going to sell these because I want 15s. I want Cozy K1 wheels. And so basically selling these to fund the Cozy K1 wheels. Well, anyways, I got these for $500. Tires are dang near brand new, and there's no curb rash whatsoever on any of them, so they're really nice. The only marks are they had like the wrong size lug nuts. So whatever, I'm not worried about it. I'm not a cosmetic person really. And they're missing one center cap, which isn't a big deal. But yeah, these will be the temporary wheels until I get my dream wheels or whatever for now. Just appreciate that offset. That is a mean stance with those 7.5 inch wide. I like that a lot. But I'm gonna take this out in maybe a week or so because it's supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow and I don't have a day off until next week. So hopefully we'll get a test drive next week, and I gotta burn the gas out of this to put non-ethanol for the winter. All right, it's like a week later now. Snow is basically all gone besides drift piles. So I'm going to get the GSR out of the way. I was tinkering with that a little bit. Safety check. I already torqued everything to spec, the wheels and all that, but I just want to check oil and whatever and go for a test drive. And if you're not familiar with my EF hatch, it's a JDM B16A out of a EG6. I have a Type R intake manifold, cold air intake. I actually have a video on how I did this if you're interested. And I have a I believe it's a Civic Type R transmission. I can't remember if it was ITR or Civic Type R, but whatever. So it's a decent setup. Everything else is stock, and I'm just running a catch can for high RPM, oil, whatever. Keeps you oil cleaner and whatnot. But yeah, I got rear disc conversion out of a DC2 Integra, and yeah, that's basically it. Gutted. And I'm running a Honda S300 ECU. I might plug the stock one in. I'm not sure how the car is going to run. VTEC is still kind of a little weird. It bogs down before VTEC. I had to retune the car, but we'll see. to stop out here and take a couple pictures in the middle of nowhere. The tires aren't too bad. I mean, they're just an all season. They're not that grippy compared to my other tires, and it's also cold out. And some of these corners, I mean, the suggested speed is like half or less than half of the speed limit, and I'm hitting these corners at the speed limit, which is, I think it's like 60 on the other portion of the road. So I'm doing double the suggested speed around some of these corners, and it's gripping easily. But yeah, and the roads are kind of dirty. They have sand on them from snow. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Just figured it would be a good excuse to go for a cruise in the EF and kind of test out the tires and see if the setup actually worked without rubbing. And surprisingly, I didn't get any rubbing. I hit one bump at the quarter panel, like the tire barely touched the quarter panel, and that was it. No other issues, but obviously I have my fenders spaced out and stuff from the other wheels. But overall, I think I just like 15s on EFs better than 16s. It just looks much more fitting, and these wheels are really nice looking, but I really want cozy K1s eventually, so I think that's the route I'm gonna go once I get the money. But anyways, if you liked the video, I appreciate a like. Subscribe if you want to keep up with the builds and the projects, and thanks for watching.
I used to think I knew it, I don't know how it's gonna be. If they know that I keep one in the chamber, I bet they would change, so they talking to me, yeah. I could just like the whole baby like Hollywood, make it a show, yeah. All of the brokenness inside of me, I hope you never know, yeah. Baby, I'm over here trying to make everything right. Drowning the river that's coming up out of your eye. Throw me a light, oh, I don't wanna die. I can make it better if you give me one more try. I know I fail, yeah, I know I let you down. I can see